Have you ever watched a movie and you seen a scene in the movie that you just seen like, bro, if they just added this one part, the whole movie would have been better? That's how I feel with Marvel, bro. I feel like that with all their movies. It feels like they just don't want to bring the maximum potential of a character they'd ever do. But yo, welcome back to the channel. We introducing Black Cape to the channel again. Bro, this video just came out. I'm not gonna lie, this video just came out. Respectfully, I'm about to do it. But yeah.
Y'all already know I hated how they nerfed the Incredible Crash out these last couple of years. I've been in heated arguments in the comments, party chat, even in real life. Anyone says Hulk was trash, I was hitting them with one of these.
This Hulk really is trash.
Cap.
So the Avengers have been doing everything.
Like, you can really say that about every single person on the team, like Black Widow and Quill, or I think if that's even his name, has been on the trash meter since they joined the team, so it's no saving them. But people like Hulk, he's really weaker than he is in the comics. Like, you read what he be doing in the comics, boy, it be sounding like that man is really, that man really the God of War, bro. But Captain America, I mean, he human, so how much stronger can you make him? Iron Man, I don't know about that too.
To save the city. Nah, don't worry about that, because they did to save Earth. Nobody said anything about New York. Bruce finally pulls up on his little ass bike to help out. He's been on the bench the entire game, and when he was on the court, he was fighting his own teammates. Stark is on his way, dragging this alien ship towards them. Clearly, Black Widow wasn't prepared for this. This got her shivering, and I don't blame her. All she has is a black belt, 2 pistols, and no ass. Fuck, she put on her resume to make this team. Cap tells Hulk to get angry, and he was like, gang, I'm always angry, and rocks the alien ship dead in his mouth. Had it flipping over like it hit a pothole. Iron Man sees the opening and launches a missile straight in its gut. Boom! This was
they really be
ship,
destroying
so the
this whole city.
Some type of way. Brody even took off his mask. Yeah, put that shit back on. Loki pulls up and look at how bad he's hating. He really want to be a part of them. Cap starts giving the Avengers assignments. Stark, you got the perimeter. Take Hawkeye's useless ass with you. Thor, you light him up. Nat, you get civilians to safety or something.
What
and
civilians?
Hulk, smash. And that's all he needed to hear. He jumps up and yams Brody into the wall, turning him into a Krabby Patty. But he wasn't done. He jumps to the other side, shoves him into a building, backhands the piss out of dude, grabs his...
She do not follow directions, because if I'm not mistaken, she hops on a hover bike and just start cruising on like one of the aliens' back. So what type of order was that? Talking about protect civilians. She took that order went through one ear and went out the exact next. Like, she did not do that at all. Building,
and they're like on the 40th floor, so the survival rate is DH. Hulk then grabs this nigga by the neck and shoots him straight into the window. I know a QB when I see one. Brody jumps up and blams the ship. Nah, they were really letting Hulk do his thing. Like, look at him running through this office to jump out a window, grab this thing by the mouth, and I don't know, somehow he got on top and started giving straight belt to ass. Loud to the face. Get the hell off my back. Hulk smash. Nah, Hulk was actually feasting on these boys. He jams Brody's head to the ship, pulls out the metal, sticks it back in, pause, and Thor uses his lightning and hammers it down, deactivating the entire ship. Who would have knew the 2 dumbest Avengers can work together? But it was still smoke.
Someone
I'm not even gonna cap.
You think when you pull
Hulk
the trigger.
would have got laid down.
Come on, fire. That desire to...
He was gonna have to lay down for a cool 30 seconds, because I would have came back with the fire right. I'm not even lying. Just like how I did him, I gave him that right on the ship, and he laid down. He was gonna have to lay down for 30 seconds.
The scene starts and Bruce is on his way to Colvard University Library, desperately seeking the data that can cure his condition. But before he can get to what he came for, General Ross pulls up with his soldiers. And I don't know who the hell leaked his location, but it was too late. These niggas came deep, so Bruce starts using jets. But this demon Blonsky was on some Winter Soldier shit. Cause why the fuck is he this fast. This is the speed
Hawking.
LeBron be on when he's chasing down niggas. Blocked by James.
Oh, no.
Bruce makes it to the library, quickly swallowing the USB that contained the data from the gamma radiation experiment. That shit that turned him into the Hulk. He wasn't trying to let Ross have access to that information, because a guy with a chopped mustache like this cannot be trusted. His ass gonna make an army of Hulks. We are not trying to see the rumbling part 2. They end up cornering Bruce, sealing off his escape. And I don't know whose idea this was, but they shot smoke grenades thinking it was gonna knock him out, put him to sleep or some shit. But boy, were they wrong.
Hey,
His
they
ass
just woke him
transformed
up.
right into the
Bro, they
Hulk,
woke
breaking
him
the
up.
glass
Come
and
on.
jumping right down. And this roar right here had everybody
Pure
shitting
cinema.
bricks. Look at their faces. Besides Blonsky, because his balls are clearly made of steel. So they start spraying bullets at him, but clearly it was doing jack. His ass was running directly to the general.
I don't know what's the difference. Like, is it the way the hair sway? Is it the way his face is? But it's just the way the 2008 Hulk looks versus the MCU Hulk. The 2008 Hulk just looks way better. Am I tweaking? Like, the 2008 Hulk just looked like he just will look down at you like he about to do in this movie. Like, he just looks down at you like his brow is just furrowed. He just looking down at you just like nonchalant. And our Hulk is just emotional emo. I never know what
And
he
he
wants to
couldn't
do.
take no chances. Where the fuck y'all niggas at? So the Humvee pulls up, letting more bullets fly. But the Hulk just shoulder checks that bitch, flipping that shit over. The second car pulls up and yeah, he just steps on that bitch. And this guy right here, he better know how to fly, cause Hulk just whips him out the car and drops it on these
Damn.
niggas' heads. And one thing I never understood is, why you still standing there shooting? Clearly these bullets ain't doing
it's a crazy
shit.
feat.
Stupid. The Hulk then grabs a massive piece of metal from the wreckage, hurling it straight at the Humvee, blowing the soldiers up. And it's only been like 2 minutes and these guys are getting cooked. They might need to change up their tactics or something, because these two are recording the whole thing on IG Live. They ass probably gonna get more views than this video. Damn.
That's
The
what
Hulk
I'm
was
saying.
clearly-
How are they about to explain this? How did they even explain this? You having the social media, like, bro, do you realize what this society would do if a giant green man started destroying stuff in the park? People would use that as an escape to just start rioting. Dead ass. Respectfully, they would use that as a window to just say, F it. Let's rob everything. The war about to end
They're doing
anyway.
too much damage. That's why Blonsky decided to take
One-on-one,
matters into his own
1v1,
hands,
bro,
whipping
come
out
on.
the grenade launcher and opening fire. For once, someone actually managed to hurt the Green Giant. Bruce
Come on.
quickly picks up 2 pieces of metal, using it as shields to block the incoming grenades. But Blonsky wasn't done. He charges straight at him, jumping off him, then pulls out a pistol and starts firing at the Hulk's face. Who the fuck is this nigga? The Hulk tries to grab him, but he flips over him and starts shooting the back of his head. And Blonsky was moving a bit too fast. The
Bro,
Hulk was
no.
struggling to touch him.
The
But
Hulk
that shit
is
did not last. He
moving
got
a
up and
little too
started
fast.
running for his life. Bruce was on his ass, but the soldiers rolled in with heavy
Bro,
artillery.
he's missing it, but bro, the Hulk was really on him. Like, this man turned to run, and the Hulk was damn near already in sprinting position, bro. This man was on him, bro. That was the
Started
funniest
running
thing
for
ever,
his
bro.
life. Bruce was on his ass, but the soldiers
The
rolled in
Hulk
with
was
heavy artillery,
really
tracking him
running.
with the cannons. The sonic waves held Bruce for a while, but that while was not long. He heard his snowbunny yelling out to him, and just like that, he knew he had to
turned
lock
up.
in. Cause if he gets pumped in front of her, she'll probably never let him hit again. And that's enough motivation for a nigga like me to go
That's so
crazy.
Imagine
Yes.
being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Not thinking about it. It's a crazy feat.
Alright, let's get back to the video. So the Hulk picks up the metal pieces to block out the sonic waves, hurling one crashing into the Humvee, completely obliterating it, and jumping straight up into the other with the people's elbow.
Bruh,
Shout
he
out to
is
Rock.
killing
And Ross
these
is sick to
people.
his stomach, because everything he tries is just an upset. He's just a walking L, like Sakura. Balls of Steel then
Like
starts shooting
Sakura.
Bruce, walking up right to his face, and was like, is that it? Is that all you got? Hulk kicks the dog shit out of him, knocking his ass right out and putting him in a coma for a week. Bruce ass was probably watching 300 the night before, because I've seen that technique, nigga. Betty then walks up to Bruce, trying to calm him down. Bitch acting like her father wasn't the cause of all this. Anyways, the chopper pulls up and starts spraying, but he ain't gonna let any of those bullets touch his milk, so he chucks a piece of metal right at the chopper,
His
blowing that shit
what?
up, quickly covering
His
him. He
milk?
didn't want those flames to turn his bitch into Harvey Dent, so he grabs her and dips. and they somehow end up on a mountain. His ass was out here tweaking, thinking the thunder was gonna hurt his girl. Like, my nigga, chill. Listen, I just hope he
really
ain't smashed
took
that
her
night, because
in
we
the
all know
wilderness.
the Hulk is most definitely packing like a rocket launcher under those shorts. So for Betty's safety, please turn back to Bruce Banner before doing anything freaky. Blonsky finally wakes up from the coma, and boy, he was ready to get back on that field. With his dedication.
Cause I'm not gonna lie, how you got done and how your body was looking, I cannot cap. You fully healed like the next day. Yeah, you like that? I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna be looking at you like, damn. You fully healed that quick. He broke every single bone in your body. You went rolling. We have it on video.
Of taking down the Hulk. If I
wanna
had
see it?
half that drive to grow this channel,
Oh, bro.
we'll be up already. So please subscribe. Blonsky
Hey.
wanted Hulk's blood. His
Bro.
ass already lost to him twice. He wasn't trying to make that shit a hat trick. So he pulled up on Samuel Stern, the so-called plug, and hit him with the "I like you and I want that blood. Now we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way." Stern didn't hesitate. He started injecting Blonsky with Hulk's blood. And listen, sometimes if you keep losing, you just gotta ask for the source. I don't blame him. Blonsky then transforms into Abomination, and not even 60 seconds after.
I mean, respectfully, I would not want to fight Hulk as a human anyway. I will ask for that too. Give me those, like, you know, in Rick and Morty, that injection that made the Morty arm huge as hell with no consequences. I would get that, bro. Like, you need something to fight Hulk. He will beat you to the ground if you just a human.
Getting juiced up. This guy becomes a
Super
complete
Soldier.
crash out. He was out here
We talking about Captain America. But Captain America, we get beat to the ground.
terrorizing the streets. He really did not know how to act. He was out here killing his own soldiers. Like, weren't y'all niggas just teammates? He had everybody confused. General, the Hulk is in the street causing collateral damage. Fuck you talking about? He right here. Then who the fuck is this creature on the street? The general knew he messed up big time for allowing Blonsky to taste a little bit of power. And now he out here catching rockets mid-air and headbutting them. And I can't even lie,
That's
that
tough.
shit was cold. And bro was doing all this damage just to draw the Hulk out. Oh yeah, and I can't forget, those two that shot the rocket, GG's gang. Ross looks at Bruce and was like, hey, you gotta stop him. And if I was Bruce, I would have been like, no. If you
no.
gonna stop him, I'll give you a little bit of this tonight. And that's all a nigga needs to hear. His ass
And
just
he
dropped out the plane,
jumped. He
piercing
is
right through the concrete.
stupid,
And yeah,
like-
the Hulk was back. Hulk screams
He
ISO,
is
getting
stupid.
Abomination's attention. And I don't know why the fuck people are still on the streets like there's not two 9-foot monsters tearing the city apart. If it were me, my ass probably be in a different country already. So Hulk and
What country
Abomination
is
start
this?
running.
Is this all taking place in New York? I'm not even lying. You watch all these movies in about New York, and you still want to move there with their rent being that high? You are stupid, respectfully. Because all these movies are painting New York as like that's the one place you do not want to go.
Towards each other. They were coming in like young Naruto and Sasuke. Straight collision. But Blonsky hits him with the pump fake, spearing him onto the
Bro,
ground, then
man,
chucking
bro.
him like 100 yards. His ass didn't even
Abomination
know what
is
hit him. He out here
too
shaking
big.
his head and can't even stand straight. The same thing that happened to KSI when Jake Paul dogged him on the ground. Abomination was out here laughing, like, come get some more. So the Hulk was like,
He said
"I
what?
bet," dogged him on the ground. Abomination then can't even
They
stand
ain't
straight.
fight
The
yet.
same thing that happened to KSI when Jake Paul dogged him on the ground. Abomination was out here laughing, like, come get some more. So the Hulk was like, "I bet," breaking the police car in half and using it as knuckle busters, and was like, "I understand it now." Clipping him with a straight right and left uppercut, backhand, one to the rib, and a double chin shot, knocking him out cold. Oh, you thought he was finished? He was just getting started, gang. He went on top of him and started yamming his
Damn.
face
Damn.
through the
Damn.
ground, completely shredding the car into tiny pieces. And even though I've watched this movie, I had to pause for a moment and ask myself,
Man,
what did he do to make Hulk that mad? But did that
For me?
matter? Cause y'all know Blonsky, he got that dog in him. He spits that shit right
Bro,
out. And
that's
was
what I'm
like,
saying. He is eating these,
nah.
bro.
Everyone watching this video knows once a character takes that much damage and is still
Like, you gotta realize, I don't know why they made it like what I was saying in the beginning of the video, where D Sprout, and this video is still so long of the video left. Damn, bro. This video about to be an hour long. But yo, like I said in the beginning, where Marvel don't be wanting to portray them at their best form. They be killing off their villains too much, bro. They gotta realize Hulk is Abomination is in one of Hulk's villains gallery or rogue gallery. Like, you know how villains have villains like what's it called? what's that Spider-Man? That Spider-Man anime with that all the Avengers be popping up in? Yeah, that's all of them have villains that just be spread out like throughout the city. Abomination have to be here, not just a one-time character.
Still talking shit. They're about to pull something out their ass. Hulk tries to finish him, but gets kicked so hard he crashes straight through the entire building. And now Hulk is just out here making me look bad. Cause I was out here glazing him at the start of the video. Real shit, tighten up. Anyways, General Ross comes to help out Bruce, spraying Abomination. But for some reason, his dumbass is flying at the height of the buildings. Like Abomination doesn't have bounce or something. He runs, then jumps at the chopper, but Bruce yanks his legs. Then he digs into his skin. Like Lizard be digging into them brownies. Blonsky then elbows him to the jaw, knocking him out for 0.2 seconds. After remembering who was on that chopper, his ass worked right up.
Yeah.
Pilot loses control.
He like, damn, my girl on there.
And everyone is dead besides Ross and his daughter. And that wasn't a surprise, because they're just nameless soldiers. The Crash Out jumps down, then punches Hulk right into the brick wall, then grabs him by the neck, throttling him.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I guess Abomination is a freaking nigga his damn self, cause why the hell is he choking another man? He even lifted his ass off the ground. It was not looking good for my goat. He had to tighten up, and that's exactly what he did. He knees Abomination in the gut and giving him a nice 3-piece, snapping his head out the frame. But that victory was cut off quicker than Leangelo's NBA contract, yanking Hulk right back to the wall and tells him, "You
pussy ass nigga."
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of
like, cause you gotta realize Valensky, or I think that's his name, he has a healing factor. We just seen him heal all of that stuff. Like, he shouldn't be a character even after Hulk dropped him. He should be ready to go back the next day, like ready. So I don't know why he's just a one main villain. Like, they butchered him in She-Hulk.
disrespect.
Abomination then stabs him in the chest, had green Kool-Aid coming out of him, and he saw his girl see him getting smoked. And that right there cannot happen. That's every man's worst fear. So all his badges upgraded to Hall of Fame, grabbing Abomination's arms off him, then headbutting him, grabbing his spikes and chucking him right onto the wall. And that right there is most definite a lifetime migraine. The fire catches onto the chopper, but Hulk quickly claps his hands together, turning them flames off quick. And I guess he had a moment to himself, because he just stands there like the
or did he even say
Hulk gets slapped on the ground, had his ass eating brick, and Abomination was not done. He swings that Hulk back and clips him once again.
But that get back gotta give me insane.
Oh, and this is where he could have just walked off with the W. But he stupid ass decides to go for the general and his girl. And you know he is not gonna let that shit slide. Nigga screams Hulk smash, crack opening the ground, had Abomination fumbling his chain. And that's when Bruce went for the finish, wrapping the chain around his neck, then grabbing a piece of his bone, then shaking him with it. And the way he screamed, I just know that shit was painful. Had his ass on a leash like an angry little dog.
Like,
shit reminded me of an old DMX video.
Damn near like two kaijus just fighting. I mean, they on the level. I just seen an edit of Godzilla fighting, what's it called, Hulk, and Hulk handled him in like 3 seconds. He literally ripped his snout all the way back until it hit his spikes, and it's like, damn.
He double wraps the chain and starts pulling it so hard, almost about to snap his neck, but he spared his life. He still had to step on his ass and let everybody know the real Incredible Hulk ain't to be fucked with.
I don't think that's. So he about to talk about the other movie.
How are we able to offer the Percy dining set for just $2.95 at Living Spaces? We design furniture with affordable.
Oh, he talking about every Hulk. Oh yeah, we are going to be here for a while.
The Avengers were out here going head to head with the Chitauri army, and you know, it was a wrap. They won. So Captain America walks up to Bruce Banner to tell him, yo, the war is over. But look at Bruce's eyes. Hulk was not trying to hear all that, so he backhands the piss out of him, somersaulting right into a truck, putting him straight to night-night. The rest of the Avengers are standing there shook. They barely had time to even process what just happened. But that did not matter, because Hulk was already in the air coming for seconds.
Come on, man.
Nigga dives right into Iron Man and Bruce, why you got Stark's legs up in a missionary position?
Legs already in the air. Hulk doing it too? Oh yeah. I would just expect my limbs to just go flying at that point. This man has you like this, bro. This man have you like this, bro. He's about to do you the worst.
Anyways, he straight up smacks Nick Fury and Black Widow out the frame. I mean, what were they even hoping to accomplish? Like, y'all have no powers. Hulk then yeets Iron Man off the building, smashing him into a car, had that shit blowing up. Then Ant-Man tries sliding like, you ain't about to bully my niggas like that. Then tries to stomp on the Hulk, but he just steps back, leaps on his knees and snaps that shit. Judging by Ant-Man's scream, he ain't never hooping again. Nigga collapsed on his knees screaming in pain. But Hulk ain't finished. He grabs a big piece of rock off the ground, smacking it right into Ant-Man's dome, knocking him out cold. See, that's what happens when you try to play hero. Crazy part is, it's only been like a minute and this guy has laid out 5 niggas. Crazy cause after all that, this little wasp scoops in and sparks him. But Hulk just claps his hand, had that flying right over to Ant-Man, knocked out in dreamland. Whatever wasp threw at Hulk had his ass tearing up. So Thor pulls up looking all majestic. He drops the hammer and rocks him in the chin, sending him soaring right off the roof. And the crazy part is, when he lands, this nigga blasts through like 5 floors. Pussy ass nigga thought he could fuck with the Lord of Thunder. Sit your green ass down. Hulk hears that shit and jumps straight to the sky. As soon as he lands, he's expecting easy eats, but finds out real quick Thor's really like that. Thor dishes out a quick ass whooping. I can't lie, he was really putting in that work, knocking Hulk to the ground. But Hulk quickly pulls a Shawn Michaels, getting back up to his feet, then rips the cannon clean off the mount and smacks the fire out of Thor. And this was the moment the Incredible Crash Out solidified himself as the GOAT. He tosses the turret aside and walks right up to Thor's Mjolnir, or however you say that shit. Nigga just breaks all the laws of physics and picks that shit right up. Thor's just standing there in total disbelief. And I can't lie, bro, if I was Thor, I'd be mad as fuck. But I guess he didn't have time to process all that. Hulk just rocks him with his own hammer, putting him to sleep.
You got knocked the fuck out.
So, wow, I'm not lying. Thor about to get stomped. He is about to get stomped. How long we got? What's that? I gotta hurry up.
Hulk then jumps on top, grabs him by the hair, and just as he's about to send him to Valhalla, Cap pulls in with the spear from the side, like, fight me instead. Hulk's just like, bet, and charges right at him. And the way he's running here is questionable. I can't lie, this nigga's running a little fruity. But Cap hits him right onto his back, smacks Banner's face with the shield, goes in for the finish, only to get rocked in the jaw and sends him flying right into the skyscraper.
You know,
Hulk tries to finish his meal, but Ant-Man snatches him mid-air, calling him a little bitch.
You want your arm broken next?
You can't just hold him around. Nigga hops onto his neck and starts choking him out. I'm pretty sure he tapped, but this ain't the UFC. He chokes him until he passes out. Bro, this is the same shit John Jones be on. Who y'all think will win? The Incredible Hulk or John Jones?
He's about to break that neck.
Alright, bro, you got it. After the Hulk had Ant-Man sleeping, this nigga then hits a backflip for like no reason. Nigga, there ain't no hoes watching. Oh, snap. Maybe there is. Anyways, he jumps right back up for the final blow. Like, come on, gang. Homie's already out. How much more damage do you need? Right as he's about to end Ant-Man's whole career.
What career?
This little bitch what career? Zapping Hulk right again, had his ass tweaking. And the crazy part is, they're really out here fighting him for no reason. Like, they do know he's getting stronger, right? Cap throws his shield at the back of Bruce's knee, dropping him right on his back. And the side eye that Hulk gave him, this is the same look he did to Loki right before doing.
If anyone actually watched this, why is he doing this? Did Hulk just one day just say, bro, I am tired of being on this planet, bro. Like, I'm tired of being y'all acting like y'all. I don't even know. Why is he doing this?
So Iron Man finally wakes up from his nap. Damn, homie's been knocked out half the fight. Tony beams him to the chest, then spears him right into the brick wall. For a second, I thought they might have had a chance. Right until I saw that nigga flying like a beanbag. Hulk rips himself out the wall, and as soon as he let out this roar right here, I knew if this kept up any longer.
So I'm wondering if Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, anybody like really Sentry, is anybody about to pull up?
These guys were all going to watch Tupac live. He jumps right on Tony and gives him the meanest two-piece to the dome. And at this point, I think the writers hate Tony because this guy has been violated way more than everybody else. And niggas been asleep half the fight. Like, please, throw in the white towel. This is worse than watching Crawford violate Spence. Hulk then picks Iron Man up, ready to finish him. But Rogers comes in clutch.
Bro, this man just be coming out of nowhere, bro.
That's what it sure looked like because it did 0 damage. Anyways, he decides to punt him across the yard, sending him crashing into a container. Honestly, this nigga's a rare talent. That kick was straight top bins. Someone needs to sign him to Arsenal ASAP. That power shot ain't no joke. So after the strongest Avengers get packed up, These two powerless nobodies roll in with pistols. Like, bro, you ain't been watching the fight? That's about as effective as throwing a rubber duck at a tank. Hulk rips off the heli wings and flings it right at them, then starts
he
spazzing
wanted
out.
to
This is how I look
decapitate
in the
them.
bathroom after eating spicy shit. Hulk was clearly about to turn Super Saiyan. This was not good. So Betty goes back to the lab to grab Bruce's medicine, because at this point, everyone's about to die. She comes back and hands the dose to Cap, and he calls the play. Iron Man blasts Hulk into the air, then Ant-Man comes and smacks him right to the ground. And I'm not gonna lie, Cap will make a fire point guard in the league, the way he be dishing out gameplays. But they ain't sunshines and rainbows out here. They peek in the hole and see red eyes. Hulk pops back up, landing a mean uppercut on Ant-Man's chin. He definitely lost a few brain cells right there. Cap tries to jab Hulk with the dose, but this nigga can't even see straight.
Bro.
That CTE.
If he would have shot that, he would have been the stupidest dude ever. Like, bro, you can't wait until you get close. You're gonna wait until he's jump flying away and you about to shoot it. Like, man, stupid, bro.
Started kicking in. He gonna be out here tweaking like Bill Cosby. Cap tells Wasp to distract Banner, and this little bitch literally flies inside his ear. Had his ass tweaking. Honestly, this might have been the best idea yet. She probably in there messing with his brain cells. Hulk repeatedly starts smacking his head, forcing Wasp to finally fly out.
At least
and
he
Cap's
gave
over
him
here
some
still
time.
trying to take the right shot to blast Hulk
Bro.
with the medicine. Like, my nigga, you can't see straight. Just give that shit to
What is
somebody
Thor
else. Hulk
doing?
grabs a fat piece of rock, yanking it and smashing Cap right in the face. Golly, that's a lifetime migraine. Hulk doesn't even let him hit the ground. He's already on his ass, picking Cap right up and starts bear hugging him. And listen, I've seen Hulk do some painful shit, but this right here might be the record for brutality. Like, look at Cap's face. This is the face of pain. This pic right here kind of sus, I can't lie. But Hulk is really out here destroying him. Hulk, I mean, like, dominating
Destroying
him, you
him.
know? Nah, that doesn't even sound right.
Grammarly works
That is
where
crazy,
you work
bro.
with integrations in over 500,000 apps and websites.
This man Hulk can really do them way worse. He's just really, I mean, yes, he's doing them very bad, but if he wanted to, he would have been ripping limbs from bodies and all type of stuff.
Y'all know what I mean. While the Hulk is out here bear hugging the life out of Cap, Black Widow snags the syringe and jabs him with the medicine.
Okay,
and next
finally
thing you
doing
know, the big
something.
green monster starts calming down, shrinking back into Bruce Banner. And that right there is the real Incredible Hulk. I don't know why the MCU movies keep trying to treat him like he a little bitch. Like how you got Squidward out here casually saying,
Let him have his fun.
then Thanos serves a hot one to the throat, and just look at the way he stares him down. Like that's his son. Nigga better be calling him Baba. And don't go anywhere because we all gotta relive this moment. Because Thanos really did give him the deadliest combo. A block, face tap, then a shot to the chest. Excuse me, nothing there. Back shot. Hulk tries a left hook but gets smacked in the ear, followed by a gut shot. And see, at this point, Loki or Thor should have threw in the white towel. Because when I was at the cinemas watching this back in 2018, my eyes were teary, nigga. I nearly walked out that bitch. Anyways, Hulk tries a right hook, but Thanos blocks it and gives him the quickest two-piece I've ever seen. Pop, pop. Then gets low for a stomach shot. Comes
So yeah, it is that. It is the hair. This MCU Hulk is just his hair. This man damn near have a fade. Like, no, we need the long drapey-ish hair, bro. That's Hulk right there. Hulk don't have no fade, bro. Give him the hair, bro.
back up, grabs his head and yanks his face to his fist, breaking the goddamn bricks. And just look at how dizzy he
He's
is.
just
I'm
doing
pretty sure
like-
at this point he probably sees 3 niggas in front of him. Fuck it, he probably thinks he's getting jumped. But Thanos was not done. He grabs Hulk's head and knees him square in the face, then straight up picks him up and hits him
John
with the
Cena is
STFU. Alright man, I'm done.
2-0.
Scene kicks off and Bruce is held captive at the military base. Glenn Talbot has locked him up, hoping to use the Hulk's DNA to create super soldiers. And you might ask, why does he want to do this? For the bag, of course. He trying to line up his pockets. But no one said it was gonna be easy. Bruce transforms into the Hulk, shattering the containment tank. If I was one of the workers and I seen him screaming like this, I would have been out of there. Ain't no way they can pay me enough to stick around. And you can tell by the look in their faces. They knew they messed up. Glenn's still thinking he's in control, orders his workers to gas the room, hoping it will knock the Hulk out, put him to sleep or something. But that did not work. Hulk just sneezes and blows open the door. And when they say money is the root to all evil, they weren't lying. Glenn sends out his soldiers with non-lethal weapons. Like what?
Wow.
These niggas basically just signed their own death contracts. They used foam to try to hold him, but he was quickly
Which
breaking
is
out of it.
actually
Glenn
kinda
shoots Bruce
crazy.
with an explosive, but it bounces Ross's back, blowing him up. And I guess special effects and CGI came a long way, cause what the hell is this? This looks like I made it. Commander Ross sends his soldiers and they start spraying him with bullets, but those bullets were as useless as those lifeguards at the Olympics. He was eating them hoes like Hulk then starts destroying everything, so Ross shuts the lights, leading him outside. Hulk breaks out and starts hitting the
I mean,
jets.
just look
And
at
this
the
is
type
hands
of
down
green he is. This is probably the strongest version of Hulk, since he has this there showing his ever-evolving traits, but like his design is so ugly, and his color, that color of green is ugly to me.
For the most accurate speed we've ever seen on screen. People always forget how fast the Hulk actually is. He can run over 300 miles per hour. Shit, if I had this speed, I'll be running to all the bitches'
damn near
houses,
about
but
trip
I
on
ain't
this
got none,
over
so
here.
let's just get back to the video. With one massive leap, he jumps all the way back to his childhood home, but they were not letting him off that easy. As soon as he lands, they blow that bitch up, and when he looks up, they drop like 1,000 missiles at him. They're really trying to send him to the shuttle realm, but he wasn't gonna let that happen. He jumps out of there and lands all the way in the desert. And y'all see these hang time? He might as well be added to the flight club with Captain Marvel in them, cause ain't no way he's just floating in the air like this.
Is
The army
he in
pulls up with 4
control?
tanks and they start blasting Hulk. He dodges a few missiles, then charges right at them, shoulder checking the tank, flipping it over, then spinning.
Cause bro, this man be having the most nonchalant faces out of all the Hulks. Like is he like? It makes you think, is he actually in control of the Hulk? This man just be chilling.
That shit
Face
around
just be
and throwing it like
swaying in the
200
wind.
yards. He was straight up flexing every time he did something crazy. He then jumps onto the second tank, ripping the top off, flipping it over, and had those soldiers dropping out like Skittles. They're shooting him, knocking him down. But yeah, I don't think that's the best idea, because all the real Hulk fans know the more his fury builds, the more unstoppable he becomes. So that's a lose-lose situation. Shit reminds me of that stupid question people keep asking: would you rather have a thought daughter or a gay son? Nigga, I'd rather be dead.
There's more to love with
Bro,
YouTube
why is
Music
there so
Premium.
much
Listen to
ads in
ad-free
this
songs
video?
and discover new.
I don't care.
Hey, that was a joke. That was a joke. He gets back up and starts whacking the tank, destroying it. Then walks right up to the last one, twists the cannon, and had that shit pointed right at the driver. And he's facing the wall. Commander Ross then calls the president, talking about we need more firepower. And honestly, what did they think? 4 tanks was gonna take down the Incredible Crash Out? Stupid. Hulk was really out here flying. And y'all know that bold dude with the cool shoes? Yeah, he's all hype. Hulk should be the real logo. He makes it onto the mountain, and then 3 choppers pull up and start shooting at him, but clearly they didn't get the memo. I don't know why they were that close. Hulk jumps onto the chopper, takes it down, and had the pilot screaming, "Mayday, mayday, mayday." Like, bro, it's too late. It's GG's. And to make sure the pilot was really at the pearly gates, he smacks him, confirming the kill. He then grabs a rocket from the chopper and throws it at the other one. He misses,
think he's
but it
still
was close
alive. I think
enough
I
that
seen him.
the pilots almost took each other out. Hulk then jumps onto the mountain while Ross is firing multiple missiles. And yeah, he misses every single one of them. At this point, I'm convinced that some of these soldiers lied in their resumes, because these niggas really can't shoot for shit. This is the same shit that Angel Reese be on, shooting under the basket, and then has the audacity to compare herself to Caitlin Clark. Like, are we watching the same game?
That is blasphemy.
Anyways, Hulk starts running in circles and they can't even scratch him. He was really out here making them rethink their job, swatting missiles like, nope, get out of here. Then catches one mid-air, bites the top off, spits it back out, and boom, that chopper was on its way down. Bro had Commander Ross in disbelief. Bruce then leaps away, trying to escape, because he ain't want to.
Is that the same dude?
He lands between the rocks, but these hard-headed ass niggas start firing missiles at him, causing the entire area to collapse. RGB, Commander, I think we got him. Thinking they have taken out the Hulk, the soldiers fly off, and not even a minute after, their radar lights right back up. Honestly, did they really believe them weak ass rocks were gonna kill my goat? Commander Ross calls Betty to warn her that the Hulk is heading her way. And I don't know what's wrong with niggas. It hasn't even been 2 minutes after a whole battle, and he already out here thinking about the huzz. Hulk makes it onto the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, that iconic bridge that Caesar took over. Jets pull up and start blasting him, almost causing the chopper to crash. This forces the jet to fly directly at the bridge, but Hulk leaps onto it, forcing it to scoop under. After saving those thousands of people, these ungrateful soldiers take it up a notch. They fly all the way up, damn near into space. Had his lips and face all dry, like nigga really needed some Vaseline. He plummets back down, crashing right into the water, and they waste no time dropping explosive right on his ass. And of course, again, for some reason, these soldiers were still confident that they took him out, but maybe I'm wrong. They probably just wanted to clock off because
He got
this would
Hall
have
of
been
Fame
the
soon.
longest shift ever. And Bruce somehow bulldozed his way all the way from the river to the city. Like, bro was really
Which
trying to
is
outdo that
kinda
ugly rat
crazy.
from The Incredibles. And this would have been the biggest L if you parked on that street, because your car insurance company is just gonna make up some fat excuse not to pay for that damage. As soon as you walk in, they're gonna be like, yeah, nah, sorry mate, we don't cover green giants flipping cars. You're gonna have to pay
Bro,
for that
this
yourself.
man is
Anyways,
literally
every soldier,
tweaking,
police
bro.
officer, and SWAT team pulls up. And I gotta give it to them, they brought a lot of firepower. But what was that gonna do? Bring them justice? Nigga already destroyed like 5 choppers and 4 tanks. You think more firepower is the answer? Yeah, alright. Betty then calls her dad, Commander Ross, and was like, you're just gonna get him more angry. Let me handle this. And at first I was like, who this bitch thinks she is? But man, this girl really had
Bro.
this nigga transforming back to Bruce Banner. Like, ain't no way she got the Incredible Hulk in a chokehold like this. She gotta be giving him the hug and spit on that thing. So the scene starts in the Indian Ocean when Captain America, aka Sam Wilson, discovers
Should I say it? Bro, I seen some crazy thing with concerning this actor. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you know, you know.
that General Ross has been
You
secretly
know, you
linking the
know.
plug, Samuel Stern. I mean, just because you're the president doesn't mean you can be out here popping perks.
Percocet, you want one?
Hell nah, I don't want that. So while Cap was interrogating
That's
Ross, 2
crazy.
American F-18s take off from the ship and end up firing at the Japanese fleet. And everyone is stunned because, I mean, they're supposed to be allies. This was clearly friendly fire. Well, it turned out that Samuel Stern had warmed into the pilots' minds and they were no longer in control of what they were doing. He was really out here flashbanging people into mind control through iPhone screens. Like, imagine you were about to let one off and then bang, you get hypnotized. Cap and Red Wing fly up to radio the Japanese pilots, desperately trying to explain that it was all a mistake. They weren't under attack, but it's tough to reason with someone that's dodging bullets. Like,
Radio
imagine getting
wing?
shot at and told not to shoot back. That would never work. The second American jet locked on and fired a missile straight into the fleet. And
Damn.
after that, it was over. The
Oh, yeah.
Japanese
Let's
immediately
come on.
returned fire, launching 6 missiles straight at the US ships. The Japanese really said fuck that and stood on business.
I'm standing on business. He's standing on business.
The US quickly intercepted 4 of the missiles, but 2 made it through. Red Wing blows one up and Cap surfs the last one, yanking it right down into the water. Nigga really went Code Blue magic on that shit. Ross tries to convince the Japanese
Cap.
Prime Minister that the pilots have gone rogue and they were no longer under his command. But the Japanese were not having it. It's either you niggas stop shooting or we gonna keep shooting. With all the explosions rocking the fleet, President Ross could feel the fire in his belly, and that's exactly the outcome Stern was counting on. He was really trying to bring that red demon out. Cap slices the first jet's wings clean off, then flings his shield, knocking the 2 incoming missiles. He out here playing air hockey in the sky. He dives right through the next one, then shanks the last one mid-air with his
Bro,
wing.
I cannot even lie. Respectfully, he holding his own.
Skadoosh.
He's
Nigga
doing
really
his
working
thing
out of
with
that
these
name
missiles.
Clarence.
As a gangster, his real name's Clarence.
While Queen over on the flip side catches a missile
Who
point
is
blank
this
to the girl,
guy?
sending his ass plummeting from the sky like an angry bird. He really got a little too big for his boots. He out here trying shit that he's never done. While that sky battle was raging,
Bro,
General
what is
Ross
this
was
man
out here
doing,
wrestling his
bro?
own demons. The anger was
I was
getting
just about to
worse,
say,
and
bro, what do you mean, no? Am I not on this ship too, bro? Talking about, no, it's either we stop or we're gonna keep returning fire, bro. No, I am on this ship, sir.
Sterling was in his ear like, I know you like that feeling. It feels good, doesn't it? Just let the demon out. Let Hulk out. Nigga was struggling to control his temper.
In the middle of
Had him
the
squeezing the
ocean?
middle pole like butter. That last jet tried firing its final missile at the ship, but Cap came in clutch, dropping onto the cockpit, shattering the canopy, shooting the pilot clean out, then sending the jet spiraling right into the water. And just like that, Samuel's whole mission was destroyed. This had him so mad. Like, look.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried
So
other
this
work
is just
management
Operation
platforms,
Get the
not naming
President
names.
mad.
They all suck.
Who is this?
The reason Stern is like this is because after the Hulk's clash with Abomination, Samuel Stern was tainted by Banner's blood. Instead of turning him into a ramping behemoth, the gamma radiation rewired his brain, giving him terrifying, unnatural genius with a head the size of Megamind's. But after that chaos, General Ross, on the brink of death, reluctantly turned to Stern, who managed to find a cure to keep him alive. Still, once Ross recovered, he saw Stearns as a loose end and left him to rot in prison. Abandoned
Look at
and
his
forgotten.
head.
Like, you can really help somebody and they still end up sliming you out. Stern spent years trapped, mutating even further, and now
If you even got a remote reason for me looking like this, it's not like, even if you helped me out, bro, you should have not helped me, bro. Now look at me, bro. Like, what is this, bro? It's Brainiac, bro. Come on, no. You did not do me a favor by helping me out, bro.
Now he's back, not to just settle the score, but to expose the truth about Ross and who he really is under that uniform. Some time passes and President Ross is at the press telling the world that they're tightening their leash on superhumans. Meanwhile, outside the hospital, Samuel Stern pulls up on Cap like, oh, I like how you stopped my genius plan at sea.
Bro,
you know, I have to respect
look at this man.
About the one today. MP swoop in and arrest Stearns, but of course that's exactly what he wanted. As Ross was giving out his speech, Stern overrides the broadcast, hijacking the PA system and blasting their secret conversation for the entire world to hear.
Oh, that's tough.
Standing right there, he ain't your president. He's a complete crash out. The Secret Service immediately moved Ross off the podium, but he was not having it. He was trying to explain himself. Yo, get the fuck off me, man. Let me explain myself. Let me talk, man. Let me talk. Well, them holding him back lit the fire inside of him, transforming him into the demon he really is.
Damn, man, for the live TV
the wrong way. And is it just me or Red Hulk looks so much cleaner than green? Like, I really think this is the best looking Hulk I've ever seen in live action. So this lady pulls out the blicky right at Hulk and like, come on, man.
See, this is the Hulk that needs the fade. Our Hulk don't need the fade, bro.
Best looking Hulk I've ever seen in live action. So this lady pulls out the blicky right at Hulk and like, come on, man. Like, everybody know bullets don't affect him.
She wants to get
like, I've known that
backhanded
shit since
Spain.
03. Ross turns around and sees his reflection, rage boiling. He spent his whole career trying to strip Bruce Banner from the Hulk, and now look at him. He's become the very monster he swore to destroy. Ross whips the podium into the crowd. The guards start spraying, but their bullets ping off like pebbles on bulletproof glass. Useless. He rips a chunk of metal off the stand and hurls it right into the crowd. And look at this nigga's face. I know his ass is happy as hell. The power on that throw would have turned that nigga into a pack. Hulk tears the column down but turns around to a pop right to the cranium. He couldn't feel those bullets, but he definitely felt that shield. Cap snags the shield out the air and nails the perfect landing.
Look at the fucking drip.
Nah, he really got that shit on. Hulk yanks the rock at Cap, but it gets blocked. Shout out to the shield. Cap tries using it again, but gets smacked back like 20 yards. Had his ass rolling around.
He was trying to armor forearm for the two females. He landed Baba, okay. But do he have vibranium in his thing too?
The shield. Cap tries using it again, but gets smacked back
I
like
think
20
he do.
yards. His ass rolling around like tumbleweed.
Hey, that's
and you
tough.
know that shit was hard because the vibranium was already glowing. Fuck. Hulk tries charging at him, but that nigga just takes off. And I don't know why these soldiers are still spraying bullets. Like, haven't y'all been paying attention?
Eyes and everything.
Stupid. Hulk picks up a rock only to catch 4 blades and a nice slice on the back.
Damn.
Now you see something. You know you done fucked up, right?
That looks at it all. Bro knew he was cooked. Hulk hits him with the thunderclap and oh my god, nigga had the entire White House collapsing. Imagine they put this nigga in power slap. It would be raps. Sam is like, fuck this, and tries to fly out of there, but Hulk grabs him mid-air and bulldozes him right through the building. And at this point, I know Sam was mad as hell he didn't take the super soldier serum, because niggas with powers barely stand a chance with the incredible crash out. So imagine being someone with wings and a couple of feathers. You're cooked. More soldiers come in.
He had a
so
chance
Hulk grabs
to.
the flagpole and tries up to.
I'm not lying. If your quote-unquote best friend took it, I'm not lying. I would have took it too.
Is priming them, but Cap comes in clutch, stopping the pole mid-swing. And I actually don't know how this makes sense, but I'ma let it slide. He quickly weaves out the way and flies up, just as the pilot makes its biggest mistake, pulling up. The chopper starts blamming Hulk, but gets a flagpole sent straight through him and a VIP ticket to Valhalla, because he was gone. The shit comes crashing down, so Hulk grabs it mid-air and sends it right through the second one. Nigga really thought shit was sweet, and I can't lie. Seeing this scene at the cinemas right here, I felt his aura. Like, look at my goat walking out the smoke.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
And then for him to hit the wall with the burning flames?
Video is so
Hey, this nigga getting way too strong. I gotta get him out of here. Sam shoots like 5 feathers at Hulk trying to get his attention, and that's what he got. So Hulk starts chasing this guy, and look at his bounce. Nigga damn near flying. And I swear this piece he broke off the Washington Monument definitely killed these guys at the bottom. Cap lures Hulk to Haynes Point, same spot Betty and him used to take their walks. And the fact that Hulk is right behind Cap is crazy. Cap shoots a couple of feathers trying to slow Hulk down, but he eats them hoes like then threw a whole tree at him, but that was a pump fake for him to get this clean smack. Had this nigga flying back
He
at least
is
a couple
too
football
fast,
fields.
bro.
And I gotta give it to him because he took it like a
is
champ.
too
But
big
how
to
did
be
this
that
nigga get up
fast,
so
bro.
quick? He might have low-key took that serum.
Pure
Sam tries
muscle.
calming down the Hulk, but my guy wanted all the smoke. And look at Sam's face. He knew it was about to be long. Ross yanks the feathers out his chest and Sam kicks the shield off the floor. Come get me, pussy. Hulk dashes at Cap but gets lasered by the drones, completely taking out his eyesight. He couldn't see shit, so Cap flips over him, slicing him right on the back for the second time. That cut
So
him
there's
off
no
there, taking the
talking
knee
after
for
this
BLM.
then. Let's
Ross
watch.
grabs the light pole and slaps the drone right out the air. He tries swinging at Cap, but he weaves that shit twice. The third, not so lucky. Pop! Right into 2 cars. My guy's really copying it. Like nobody had to fight the Incredible Hulk in their first film. Anyways, he picks up the car and hurls it right at Sam, but he slices it like butter. And by Hulk's reaction, I don't think he really liked it. My nigga jumped right on top of him and started pounding him straight to the ground. Pop, 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 pop. Making the biggest pothole I've ever seen. This
Do
the
you
shit
not
the government
have
never
the-
be fixing. That last drone swoops in and flashbangs Ross. And you know how that should be made.
Dude, did Yuri not? You know what? I don't think Yuri gave him the sauce. So they gave him the vibranium wings, but I don't think they gave him the little extra boom part that T'Challa had on his
Making you
suit.
blind? Cap thought it was the perfect time to fly off, but Hulk grabs him by the wing like, fuck you think you going? Shit just getting started.
He can't
Cap
explode.
tries chucking his shield, but Hulk snags it mid-air and slams it right into the ground. Then rips the entire wing off Cap's back,
Damn.
making damn sure nigga can't
well.
fly away. But out of all the dirty moves Hulk pulled, this one right here has to be the most disrespectful. Like how you
He
holding my
Thanos
Cap
him.
mid-air like this? This is just disrespect. Like damn, I gotta make this the thumbnail. Hulk started squeezing Sam's head, but Cap wasn't trying to go out like that, so he kicks the feather from earlier right back inside Hulk, quickly getting out of there, only to get punched back like 100 meters. And tell me why Hulk is already in the air, like nigga, give me time to breathe. Sam whips his wing back and stabs Hulk right in the gut, completely blowing both of them up.
Finally,
That
I'm
might
like,
be hitting
bro.
different. Anyway, Sam gets back up and Hulk calms down, completely turning back into Ross.
I guess. Bro, this video was tough. A generational video at that, I can say. Yo, y'all gotta watch my last SSS video. That stuff still got me pissed off. That still got me pissed off. But yo, I gotta hurry up and get this video uploaded. Peace. See you on the next one.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.